vending machine coffee, hot chocolate. It's one of them days today, isn't it? Monday morning. It's 5:30. I woke up at 3, got my arse out of bed for about 3:10. Siphoned the python, went downstairs, sorted my sen out, defrosted the car because it was ice this morning, -1. Got to the yard, defrosted the truck because I don't know how to set a timer on this yet for the night heater, but I'm definitely going to try and learn that today. And what else is there to do? Oh yeah, make it down to Fuchs. I did already know I'm going to Scotland today. Aberdeen as well. Nice, probably 7.5, 8 hours drive. Potentially we could get there today and wait around for this other guy. What is it with anybody that's watching this that use these toilets and leave them in such a shithole? There's like, how can you shit on the toilet seat? You are supposed to be on it. Toilet paper all over the floor, rolls of toilet paper on the floor, bits of toilet paper sticking out everywhere. It's like, do you guys, not you guys that I'm speaking to, like as in general, I mean you guys if you're watching this that make that mess, do you literally just go in there, shit on a bit of toilet paper, hover over the seat so your shit goes splattered all over it, and then piss all over the seat standing up, get loads of more bits of tissue and just chuck it out everywhere just for the sheer hell of it? My kids are still really young. Even my youngest is cleaner when he goes toilet than the state of these toilets. It's disgusting. Don't know who it is, but if you are seeing this video and you are one of them that shit all over the toilet seat, piss everywhere, using me, and you make all that nasty horrible mess, I can't imagine what your house is like. But can you clean your act up? Have and think what's the women's toilets like. Might not be a bad idea actually. I might go use them instead. Anyway, that's my little rant. So yeah, I'm going to be cleaning up probably later, so we'll stick you in the window and see if we can get some decent footage of Scotland on the way to Scotland or something in between. I've done 28 minutes to this yard, so in 4 hours I need to take a break. So in 4 hours time I'll probably catch up with you soon. Fingers crossed today goes better than planned. Well, at the moment I'm not sure where I am, but I do keep seeing white fields and lots of sheep. So seeing lots of sheep, I thought originally I might have been in Wales and taking the wrong taking the wrong road. But I am on the M6 and I'm now seeing signs saying Carlisle in 60 miles and the lakes. Head this way. So I just did have quite a nice view a second ago, but unfortunately I couldn't get the GoPro on my head in time. So unfortunately I didn't get the proper view for you. Nevertheless, I have an hour and 6 minutes of driving time, and I started at 4 AM, so I've got around about the same in working time directive. Now the tricky part of this is working time directive, I'd need a 15-minute break. Followed by a 30. Then again, I'm going to be doing a long day, so it's going to be 2:45s, isn't it? So, but in an hour's time, I've got to take a 45-minute break anyway. So I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take a look for a service station, and we are going past one now actually. What's that one? Burton in Kendal, and then there's a truck stop in 21 miles, I believe that sign said there. So what I'm going to do is switch lanes. Yeah, Burton and Kendal is in half a mile, so that's a little bit too close, isn't it? It is a moto though, and I have got a ticket for a moto, but although I need a moto to use my ticket, I don't want to stop just yet because I've still got a good hour before I need a 45-minute break. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take a look at a few signs along the way, and hopefully there's going to be another one, because services, I've figured out so far, they're usually about half an hour to 45 minutes between each services. Some can take up to an hour, but that also depends on the traffic and other conditions. But oh, mountains. Not a mountain, is it? Is it called a mountain or a hill? I've no idea. You have to comment below and let me know what it is. Educate me. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to the next services, probably, if there is one, in around about 20 miles or thereabouts. Thinking if I'm doing 56 mile an hour and I see a services within next 20 miles, that's probably going to give me just over half an hour to get there, isn't it? Thereabouts, maybe, not quite sure. We will see, we will see. But as soon as I see a services, well, to be fair, if there's more than one services, I should have put the app on my phone, really. In fact, I think I have got an app on my phone. Bloody hell, cut that short, lad. That's a good question. Have I got the app on my phone with all the truck stops and places? Now today is a little bit different than what I'm used to. However, it has turned out for the better, because we can't tip this load until tomorrow. So I've got all day to get there, to get near to, and we can't tip it until 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just going to use all my driving time, all my driving hours today to get as close as I can to Aberdeen, or at least get in Aberdeen. So hopefully I'll only be about half an hour away from the yard where we're tipping at, and if we can't get there till 8 o'clock, then I'll more than likely find some kind of a route. We'll find a truck stop somewhere where I can get my head down for the night. Hopefully it's going to be an early finish as well today. Well, it will be, because I've started work at 4, so realistically I can only work now until 7 o'clock. Yeah, I think 7 o'clock, isn't it? Which is me 15 hours. That gives me 9 hours rest time, but 9 hours, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about right. They open at 8 o'clock anyway, so half an hour away from there, plus half an hour to get myself sorted out in the morning. So I want to be up at 7, which means I get a lie-in tomorrow till about 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's a bit of a Brucey bonus, isn't it? Over the hills and far away. Ah, right. Well, I did think I was recording for a while then, and it turns out there's a possibility that I wasn't. So I've just been talking to myself, thinking I'm talking to you for a long time. that bites the biscuit. However, if I have, I don't know why it ended, but if I haven't, I'm now going to have to explain it again. Well, I'm not going to have to, but it can be a bit boring. But even a bit of a bonus, got a nice scenic route here. So here's the plan anyway, just in case I didn't get that last bit of footage. So at the moment, the plan of action is I've got 54 minutes of driving time left on my tacho. So I have just seen a sign a while back, short time ago, saying the services is in 17 miles. So I'm estimating 17 miles at 56 miles an hour. I'm estimating I am going to reach it. Hopefully anyway. Now, I should imagine it's going to take about half an hour, 45 minutes at the most to get there. Depends on what these hills are like going up and down. And I'll be able to get myself some hot food. Well, hopefully they've got some hot food there. So if they have, I'll be able to get myself some hot food. I'll be able to open the app on the phone to have a look what is available for tonight, as in truck stops in Scotland / Aberdeen. Because what's the plan? Well, what the plan was originally, I was supposed to be following a guy up to Aberdeen, but he went without me. For some reason he was in a rush to get out there, and I don't know why, because we can't tip until in the morning. So for whatever reason he went off on his own, and now I've got a phone call, so I'll catch up with you in a minute. Right, well, that was convenient. Just had a phone call. I am going to return that because it's something that I need to do, but I just thought I'd pop back on just to show you these hills and yeah, the incredible views of wherever we are. Anyway, going back to what the plan is, plan of action now is to find somewhere suitable and appropriate to sleep for the night in Aberdeen or near Aberdeen, so I can tip it in the morning when they open at 8 o'clock. The other guy, however, is already gone, so I'm assuming he's going to want to tip his own load first and then take mine. But I'm in two minds whether to, well, I don't know what the guy's crack is, whether he wants to tip his own, then take my trailer and I'll bring his back to the yard, or whether he wants to tip them both and me wait around, vice versa. However it works out, I don't mind, I don't care, and hopefully it takes a long time, because I like working long hours and earning good money. So yeah, what the plan for me is right now is, because he's already gone, unusually early, because you can't tip until tomorrow, but I'm able to work up until about 7 o'clock tonight, I believe. No, it's going to be longer than 7 o'clock. It's going to be, in fact, is it? Could be set, no, I'll have to work it out in my head. I think it is 7 o'clock, including the breaks. Basically, I need a 9-hour rest. I'll figure something out anyway later. I'll get the app open. I can drive for 45 minutes now, or 49 minutes now. Have a 45, then I can drive for another 4.5 hours. Have another 45, then I can drive for another hour. So realistically, I'll more than likely make it to Aberdeen today, because I think it's about 8 hours drive in total. But to say the least, that was on Google Maps when I had a quick scan myself before, until I can get a TomTom. I'm just gonna, yeah, persevere and use the A to Z and what have you. But for now, I'm going to pull over to this services soon. I'm going to open up an app, which I'll try to remember to put the GoPro on to show you what the app is. If not, I'll let you know how good it is, but I'll whack in the description area. I'll let you know what the app's called, just in case you want to download it yourself, because I think it's called INTRUCK. I think it's got a map of basically all trucks, truck stops and everything else on it. I've only used it once so far, so I'm not familiar with it, but I will try to do a review on that in the near future. But I want to have a bit of a play with it first, just to get familiar with it before I sort of make my decision on it. Oh, trees falling over there, nice big root. Lovely, is that a train? No, it's a road. That might be a train. Yeah, I think it's a train line, train bridge or something over there. Very posh. Something the Romans would have built, no doubt. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys soon when I'm at the services and let you know how I'm getting on. Hopefully we have a nice ride there, and if you do know anywhere in Scotland, if you're from Scotland or take regular trips to Scotland and you do know of good truck stops to stay in overnight, please do let me know in the comments. And even if I don't find that one today, maybe it comes in useful for next time if I'm up here again in the near future. So thanks in advance for anybody that does comment and lets me know. But yeah, for now I'm going to pop off. I'm going to probably just get cracked onto this next services, take me 45 and maybe bring out the cam and let you know what the service is like. If it is that you want to know a bit more what I'm doing, what I'm getting on with, feel free to ask in the comments on any other videos what you would like to see more of, what you would like to see less of, and what do you think to the content so far. I know it's vlogging, so it can be boring for some, can't please everybody, but some quirky stuff, funny stuff, just let me know in the comments what you prefer to see and I will try to do my best. Anybody that's new to trucking like myself probably is experiencing the same kind of crap that I'm going through at the moment, but I quite like it so far. And anybody that is experienced, feel free to give me some pointers and share with me some information as much as you want in the comments below, and let me know what you think to my trip so far. Also a big shout out to all the subscribers that's coming in lately. A really big thank you to all you. Also a continuation of thank yous to all the existing subscribers that have stayed with the channel, everybody that's been keeping up to date on what I've been doing on my journey. I finally succeeded into the journey of becoming a fully qualified trucker. So anybody else as well, if you've got any more questions on what it's done to get here, if I have not covered everything, because there is a lot that I've been through to get here in this position I am now. Yes, I'm still new, but I have picked it up quite quickly in my opinion, and other people's opinion as well. Yeah, I'm on some good roads, on some good trips. Unfortunately I'm a bit messy at the moment. I haven't had time to sort anything out because I've been cleaning that. I've still got to clean it more, but yeah, I was left with no fuel or nothing this morning, so I've been having to deal with all that to get to the yard on time. So anyway, I'll see you at the services. Apparently, when you go into these farm shop type services, and your contactless card, it doesn't work on contactless, so they ask you to insert your card. When a customer says, oh, that's twice that's happened this week, apparently it's because we look dodgy. Yeah, that's what the customer, sorry, not I'm the customer, that's what the shopkeeper, the guy in there, just said. Now fair enough, I probably do. I mean, bloody hell, stereotype me though. But wow, customer services. He literally said, it's probably because you look dodgy. I can't get over it. I literally could not get over that. But I'm going to take my dodgy looking face away, and I won't be returning to the services neither. It's shit. Excuse my French. Absolutely shite. They sell weird things that taste disgusting. Because I don't eat pork, a majority of the stuff in there is pork. I simply asked, have you got anything that isn't pork? And they said they got a vegetarian Scottish egg. Well, first I was a Scottish egg, an egg vegetarian, but nevertheless I eat egg. I said, what's it made of? Potato. So they got a Scottish egg, because they don't want to use the pork in that one, or anybody that doesn't eat pork, instead of making it with other meat such as beef or lamb or even chicken, just something. But what's wrong with like proper minced beef made Scottish egg? Apparently they only make it in pork or potato. So I had the potato one. It tastes disgusting. I'm trying to point at the picture. I'll put the picture on the screen somewhere. That's what it looks like. It's disgusting. Do not have one. Anyway, hopefully my trip to Scotland, by the time we get to Scotland, should be a little bit better. But I'll find out soon, because I've got 6 minutes left of my taco. So I'm going to munch on my Cheerios. I'm going to drive up to Scotland and find somewhere to pull in and other services, and find out where I can get my head down for the night. In fact, I'm probably gonna end this, have a look at that app. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll catch up with you in the next clip. I'm going to eat my Cheerios and find out where I'm going to sleep tonight. Cheerio! Welcome to Scotland! We're in Scotland! You know it's going to be now, don't you? All the time. Scottish accent, all day. We're in Scotland. So I've been wondering what it's going to be like in Scotland. Or Scotland. How's the accent? Let me know. Comment. Terrible. Anyway, so I've just been driving up the road on the M74, And as I'm going past some kind of a side of a motorway where you can, I don't know, it's like a path, but it's not a path, if you know what I mean. Somebody has spray painted a sentence on it. And do you know what it said? It says the earth, I'll tell you what, pause the video right now, comment below what you think the rest of the sentence says, and then let me know if you got it right or wrong. The earth is flat. How many of you actually got that right? Let me know in the comments how many people actually guessed what I was going to say, what it said before I'd even give you a clue, and let me know how many people guessed after the first couple of words that I said, the earth. This is going to be a wild ride in the Scottish Highlands, or Highlands, whatever it's called. So let me get this straight. The people in Scotland, they think the earth is flat because when they're coming up the M6, it's quite wide open, you can see for miles, and the area is relatively, although it's hills, you can see for miles in comparison to other places in the UK. Wow. I tell you what, for you flat earthers out there, and the people that genuinely believe that the earth is flat, do me a favour, go and stand on the top of a motorway bridge, or the top of a hill, or anywhere in Scotland that's relatively high up. Yeah? Take with you a telescope. Because I've seen these videos where you go out to sea and you're there, and then you zoom in, and the boat, when it disappears, and after you zoom in you can see it again. Forget about anything like that, little simple cameras and small devices. Go and get a telescope. A telescope, you can physically see stars with it, or the moon with it, yeah? Go and take the telescope, and before you shove it up your own backside, go and look through it from the highest point that you can find in Scotland, whether it be on the top of a motorway bridge, whether it be on the top of a hill, wherever, and go and look through it. Not up to the sky, but out as far as you can, all the way around, 365 degrees. Yeah? And tell me, what do you see when you look through it from the as closest to the earth as you can? How many more countries can you get, do you see? Do it on a clear day. Do it in the middle of summer when it's really crystal clear on a really hot day, there's no sky or clouds in the way. Go and have a good rummage. Have a look on your Google Maps, that's if you believe they exist. Go and have a look on a map. Have a look where you're looking towards. So say for example you're looking up north, go and tell me you can see the north, like the North Pole for example. Because if you're at the top of a hill, the highest point in Scotland, go and do it on a mountain, anything, yeah? Make sure you do it on a clear day with a telescope. Go and look as far as you can. Go and stand on the highest point you can possibly get in Scotland and look through your telescope and aim it all the way down south, all the way to the west, and all the way to the east, and go and tell me, can you see China and the tall buildings in China? Can you see over to America and see the tall buildings in New York? Can you even see the Eiffel Tower in Paris? Blackpool Tower in the UK? Can you see anywhere down past the south of the UK? Can you see Spain? Anywhere? Go and have a look and comment below with a link to your video, so record it as well for, you know, to make it fair. So go and record it, get your video evidence, and when you come to me with the proof that the earth is flat, I will kiss your shoes publicly and record it on YouTube. I was going to extend that and go on a little bit, but there's absolutely no point, because I think I'm having a conversation with some crazy ass people in Scotland that thinks that the earth is flat. Personally, I thought it was just some weirdos, rare, really rare. But to write it on the side of the motorway on the M74 in Scotland, my first trip out to Scotland, well, I am utterly surprised, because I thought that the Scots were intelligent people. In fact, I know that some Scots are very intelligent people, especially one of my subscribers, for example. I don't know actually if he is Scottish or just lives in Scotland, but he's a very intelligent guy. His name's Chris. He's been helping me out a lot with the taco. Big thank you, by the way, Chris, if you're watching this. But yeah, all you flat earthers, I am really interested to see what you've got to say when you go to the highest point. I tell you what, even go to the most extreme. Get in touch with a paramotorer. So you can see from their point of view. Oh, there's a caravan park there. Shall I pretend I'm a caravan? Park up there for the night. That'll be interesting, won't it? Great big playground, look, for the kids. Parking there, look. But it won't be for me. So, car park. Welcome to Scotland, the place where HGV truckers cannot park anywhere. Nice house, bungalow. Uh-oh, bridge. Oh look, no signs, happy days. Well, that was a little bit more scenic route, wasn't it? I just spotted it. I was following the signs and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can fit down there. So I opened up the Google map. It's got no weight restrictions or height restrictions are out on it. So I thought, let's see where it takes us. And that's where it took us. So that wasn't bad, was it? Nice little tasty treat. Get to see a little bit of Scotland. What's Scotland? Don't know. Scotland. The Scottish Hills. This steering wheel is so big, it's ridiculous. It's like bigger than a bus. I swear if you took the centre out of it, you could use it as either a rubber ring or a hula hoop. Anyway, in other news, Strakathro, whatever it's called, services, welcome to this service station for the night. I have 49 minutes left of my driving hours. Half a tank of fuel, so that should get me back home tomorrow. Wonder if that's a truck wash. Park here or up there, which is gonna be the best. Oh man, it's so bumpy, it's so buggy. That's gonna be on a slope, isn't it? All fucking slopey. Oh, slope, slope, slope. I want to find the flattest part for myself. But everybody's thinking, what the hell is this idiot doing turning up with a camera strapped to his forehead? Oh, you bastard. I'm making the assumption I can park anywhere I like. Expo Logistics. That's who I'm subcontracting out for through Auckland. Mr. Birmingham. It's a bit wobbly. Well, I've caused nothing but destruction so far. I've lost a bulb. Bloody hell, did that fall down? Don't understand where that's gone. Sorry if you can see my big bum crack. I always wonder, is that a hammock or a storage container? Like a second bed? Don't feel like hammock material. It's got to be a storage container. Meanwhile, look, I'd sleep in it, stand in it, and end up in a big disaster. Really could do some bulbs though. It'd be nice having a nice lit up truck. But never mind. Oh, you damaged my pillow. Oh, you didn't cover it up properly either. Chuck that there for now. Really need a thicker mattress. This is just ridiculous. Smells nice though. Bonus. It's not very thick. This mattress isn't. Look at that. All there is to it. so it doesn't really consist of much. Much at all, if anything. We're doing this the right way. Got to be honest. Whatever you do, don't learn how to make a truck bed by somebody like me. It's an epic fail. What a weird sheet. I feel like it's really shrunk or something. Don't feel right at all. Can't be how thin it is. Disgustingly thin. The pillow's got more pudge in it. Got me trusty air freshener as well. Try and make it smell a bit sweeter in here. Might need that peg though later. Peg keeps the curtains closed. Nothing fits at all, so tiny. So I'm in the world's smallest bed, with the world's smallest bedding, and that's all there is to it. I hope you like that. If you did, then let me know in the comments, and if you didn't, I don't blame you, but thanks for watching anyway. How not to make a bed in a truck. Scruffy, innit? Ah well, catch you tomorrow anyway, people. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, big thank you, big love, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. See you later. So I woke up this morning and double checked the fifth wheel, and as you can see, it's not even in the gap. It's not sitting right. So what I've done is open that, pull the kingpin, and then I'm going to pull forward, I've lowered the legs, we'll pull forward, and then hopefully that'll click on and then go back into it.